if you have a puppy and you just don't really know where to start with training them, or you don't really know where to start in general, like you've got this little fuzzball that you waited a really long time for, and now they're here sitting in your living room, what do you even do with them? Today, I would like to teach you a fun, simple activity you can try. And this activity covers everything from training good habits to exercise to socialization to building a bond, all at the same time. I do this with all my own puppies, and it's one of the first things we teach our puppy clients. I'm talking about something we just call puppy adventures in our program. So I'm basically going to teach you how to walk your puppy in a way that is actually enjoyable for everyone involved and doesn't just make you and your puppy miserable. See, one of the big mistakes people make when they try to walk their puppies is that they treat these little tiny babies like adult dogs. So, on a short leash at a brisk pace in a relatively straight line, which is super boring. It's basically like making a preschooler sit through a university lecture. And it can lead to your puppy showing frustration-based behaviors like sitting down and refusing to move, or biting the leash, or biting you. So let's get started. Our guest star today is Tinkerbell, the 5-month-old Cane Corso puppy. So you start by taking your puppy somewhere relatively wide open, like a park or a nature area or the empty lot in your neighborhood. It doesn't have to be fancy. We just want to avoid narrow sidewalks and be in a place where you're not going to be holding up foot traffic if your puppy decides to sit down and not move as they process all of these sights and sounds and smells. Put them on a long line, which is a training leash at least 15 meters or 5 meters? 5 meters or 15 feet long. 15 meters would be very long. The long line gives them some more room to move around, so they're not so restricted and they're not hitting the end of their leash every 2 seconds. And very important, bring a little container of chicken pieces and just hang out in the area. Let them do dog things, sniffing, rolling, eating grass. Let them watch people and dogs and ducks in the distance. Explore with them and let them investigate things they find. It's very important for puppies to learn about the world by observing what's going on around them. If you don't let them do this and you try to make them focus completely on you, then they never get used to things happening around them, so they turn into adult dogs who can't ever relax and focus when they're out in the world because everything is new and exciting. About 15 to 20 minutes into each adventure, your puppy should start to acclimate and be a little bit less distracted. That's when you can start asking for some engagement with you. Call their name, make kissy noises, run away, whatever it is that gets their attention. And when they do pay attention, give them a little piece of chicken.
Come on, let's go. Yes, well done.
And this next bit is critical. So you want to watch for those subtle, very quick moments where your puppy pays attention to you without being prompted, and reward the shit out of them for that. Erin's the one holding on to Tinkerbell's long line, but we're having Tinkerbell's owners, who are walking with us, give her a reward anytime she checks in with them.
Very good. Good job. Yes, good. Well done. This walk is going to be mandatory. That's a good thing. She's kind of... You are perfect. Yeah, good job. Mommy. Yeah. I'm just going to be getting her to mess up. I love to hear that. This is great. Look at this. She's around kids. She's around loud noises. There's going to be lots of interesting things coming up. Yes. Good job. There's my dog. Huh? Yes, a good baby. Perfect. So I'm going to let her watch for a second. Yep. Yes. Very good. Triggers just yet. Okay. We want to avoid her having clearly watching.
Erin's letting Tinkerbell watch what's going on. She's not interfering or trying to hurry her along, as she just waits. And once Tinkerbell decides to disengage and reorient towards Erin, she gets rewarded.
Yes, good girl. This is potentially a really triggering environment for puppies. There's lots of movement, there's sound. Good girl. Yes, good girl.
Okay, so this time Tink is gonna start running towards the kids playing basketball, which I guess is too big of a distraction. So Erin does prompt her to come away, and she rewards her with chicken, but also with fast movement, which is reinforcing for a lot of dogs. It gives them some of the excitement that they're after when they're trying to go towards the people who are running around. So there you go. That's the basic structure of a puppy adventure. At the Academy, adventures are our favorite way to structure our puppy's education because it has a lot of benefits. It lays the groundwork for recalls and loose leash walking and other obedience skills. And all this exploration provides physical exercise, and it also exercises their brains, which should tire them out and make them ready for a nap when you get home. Plus, they're a lot of fun, which is kind of why you wanted a dog in the first place, right? Embrace your inner child and explore with your puppy. Climb in that pile of rocks, pick up interesting sticks, chase that butterfly. If your puppy has behavioral concerns, like where they bark at strangers or if they're super fearful, then that does make things a little bit more complicated and we approach it a little bit differently. My dog River is very adventurous these days, but when she was a puppy, she was reactive and super nervous. Our program, Puppy Survival School, has a whole video series about how she went from too scared to walk in her own neighborhood to being cool with festivals and agility shows. So you might want to check that out if that sounds sort of like your dog. But for now, just give this a shot and let us know how it goes. We'll see you next time.